you know, the mortars were used, the guns were used, automatic weapons were used, sniper rifles were used, and they were all used in this region, and the violence has not ended. And I think it's a very worrisome phenomena. And on this issue, I'm very happy that I'm joined by Mr. Tombing, Assistant Professor, National Law University and Judicial Academy, Guwahati. I'm also joined by Group Captain Retired Nandakumar Sharma ji, who's spokesperson of Delhi Methi Coordinating Committee, and I'm joined by Major General Ashwani Sivaji. Ashwani ji, I'm going to play out some more visuals. Now, these weapons have been taken. These are visuals. You know, what is one thing very clear? These are collage which I'm going to play out. Incest is out. Automatic weapons are being used. Mortar is also being used. Can you comment on it, sir? Mortar, I don't remember mortars being used in insurgencies like this.
You know, what has happened is, imagine that type of weapons which were looted from the police armory were all automatic weapons. They were MP4, they were sniper rifle, they were LMG, there was also 51 mortar. So there is no doubt that the quality of weapon was very high, and they were also long range weapons. Now, rightfully, the weapon which are being used is now sniper rifle. Now, this sniper rifle which have been used has a range almost about 3.8 kilometers. So, from such a distance, a person who is in the field, who is an innocent farmer, can be targeted. Now, so this is one story where number of weapons which were looted from police armory. Now, there is another side is there are also a lot of weapons which have come across from Myanmar to Manipur. And these are also a combination of weapons which are automatically and high caliber. So what has happened is the whole environment is charged in Manipur, and the number of weapons as well as the quality of weapon is very high. And due to which the violence cannot come down until unless you do not able to take these weapons out of the society. And these are being used by both sides, and both sides, even the militant groups are now fighting from their side. So the question which is coming is, if you want peace to prevail in Manipur, the first and foremost is to ensure these automatic and heavy weapons and heavy caliber weapon, including sniper rifle, LMG and mortar, they must be brought out from the society by doing a proper calming operation by court and search. And until as you do not do, the peace will never prevail, because one side use these weapons, the other side will use. It is very difficult to find out who used first, and the people who are become victim are innocent from both sides. So unfortunately, this is the truth, and this is the ground reality, that there are the whole society charged, because there are so much weapons are there in society, not only weapon but also with adequate ammunition. And this is the irony. Until unless we do not take out the weapon from society, the second step cannot go. You know, there is a mistrust between both society. Both societies are equipped and armed with very heavy caliber weapons which are automatic and long range. And third thing is one small incident which triggers, then the violence again erupts. So this is what is happening, and unfortunately we are not able to succeed. The government is trying its best. The government, what they have done is, they have made a buffer zone. They wanted at least there is a safety margin between both the society, both the communities, and the violence reduced. And then they start talking. But the problem which is coming is, the intention is very noble, but till the time when these weapons are not withdrawn, one side is using this weapon, automatically there is a casualty on the other side, and then the other side also use this weapon. And this is a vicious circle.
Let me
so
go
therefore, my point is, you have to make sure that these weapons are taken out from the society, and they can only be taken out from society by doing a combing operation by court and search, because no one voluntarily is ready to give it. What weapons have been now given back by the society are very small weapons.
So these weapons are in full display in Bishnupur, Churachandpur. We spoke to Nishikant Sapam. He said even today the violence has happened. 16 people have been injured. IRB of Jawans have been injured. Sharma ji, what I want to know from you is, why is the flare-up happening? There are a lot of theories. And is it correct to say, and Mr. Tombing, I would like to respond, is it correct to say that these civil society organizations like Arambai Tengal, they are active? Is it correct, Sharma ji?
I do not know the existence of Arambai Tengal, because I came to know about Arambai Tengal sometime in the first week of May when the violence started. Before that, I never knew, and also I also heard the organization being discontinued after a lot of deliberation by their members. So I really don't know what is Arambai Tengol and what's their role in the society. Though, if Arambai Tengol is using the arms and weapon and doing the attacks, then they come under the ambit of law and orders. So that's not a problem. I'll tell you an example. In the valley, especially in Imphal area, the law and order prevails. One of my relative, she just got had to recover a bad dad or bad loan, and he spoke to one of the person unknowingly who could help him. For that, the person who was captured by the police and the call log was there, and my relative was put into jail for 4 days. She got a bail after 4 days. She was booked under UAPA just for having a call log. This is the law and situation prevailing in Imphal. So nobody can do any sort of any say funny activities there. So anybody around by Bengal, anybody having or involved in any of the activities illegal, they will be booked and they can be booked. That's not a problem.
Okay.
However, the similar things is not there in the will.
So Sharma my question was, what is happening in Bishnupur, Churachandpur? Why is this flare up happening? Is there anything specific to it? Because I have a point of view. पहले आपसे मैं जानना चाहूँगा.
Yeah, मैं बताता हूँ. इसमें why? Because it started firing from a sniper and the villager got killed. So obviously the Meitei people they also got angry, and those who, in my opinion, I'm not very sure, who has got arms and weapons, those also would have retaliated, which is bad. However, police and other armed forces, security forces could have controlled it. Number one. Number two, I see a different angle here because you remember in 2020, Trump came to India in February 25th or something. The Delhi riot happened. And now G20 meetings are planned in sometime in 9 or 10. So the violence is again starting. So it is a deliberate attempt by the foreign agency through Kuki militant groups or miscreants. Maybe it may be through Meitei insurgencies also. I don't know. I'm not sure. But there is an involvement. And also, you see the arms and weapons.
Sharma, you have a security background. General Sivach is there. I was told, when I was told, I was speaking to an army officer. He said, sniper बंदूक कोई लेके भाग जाए तो वो sniper नहीं बन सकता है. पहली चीज, sniper बनने के लिए training चाहिए होती है. It takes 2 years. I don't want to name the force but I don't want to do this name shame sort of a journalism which happens. But people in Manipur, apart within the security, has been trained in sniping. By getting a sniper gun, you don't get to become a sniper. So he was telling me that just because a shot has been fired from the hill doesn't mean that there's a sniper there. You don't become a sniper by just taking away the sniper gun. It's an art in itself. Sharma ji.
Absolutely, you are right. It is. It has to be trained personnel to use a sniper rifle, and this firing is done by a trained personnel who has trained it or how he was handling it. It can be cracked down by the armed force personnel. It will not be an easy thing in the present scenario. If government wishes to pass certain directions, the central government, I would request rather, because the Amit Shah has said the hills will be looked after by him. So since firing is from hillside, Amit Shah can crack down. Amit Shah is the home minister. If he wishes, he passes the order with the presence of so many military, army and Assam rifles. It can crack down. I don't think it will be a difficult thing. But what I am saying was it involves external influence, like Trump's visit, Delhi riot happened.
Similarly, you made a point that it's external. Tombing ji, I'll play out a chunk because I asked this question. And Nishikant Sapam, who was there in our show, denied it. I'll play that chunk out to you. But first, your opening comments on this. Why the violence has surged? Why Bishnupur has become such a flashpoint? A lot of people were saying that it was an attempt to find and locate certain bunkers in the hill that the violence happened. And the farmers became the casualty.
It is very unfortunate that violence has broken out again, and in fact, in many ways, we are in a war-like situation again. Of course, it was still continuing, and then if someone has a bunker also, it is not necessary against the laws as per Geneva Conventions and all that. And rather, if the bunker protect and secure or give a sense of security to the communities, in fact, the Geneva Convention also says that it can be marked as in a purple color and all that. And that is maybe
But Tombingji, why should people make
requirement.
bunker? You know, it's like dual
Yeah.
use technology. Why should bunkers be allowed, sir? Well, Geneva
See,
Convention तो बहुत सारी बातें बोलता है. But you know, if you allow
हाँ,
people to make bunkers for peaceful purpose, you don't know when the bunkers get weaponized, sir.
already everybody is saying that communities are weaponized. Armories have been looted, sophisticated armies have been looted, mortars have been looted. They have been used for this ethnic war that has happened. And both the communities have access to these weapons. And another concern is that one flare up happened, and then everybody is mobilized again, and then attack may happen. So on the front line, there has to be some kind of a security which is in place.